So should you compare yourself to others?
Definitely not. I think there's no reason for that.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think you should. No.
I think like in our generation it's really hard not to, but I think you are who you are and you've got to be happy with who you are.
Absolutely not, no. Be your own person. Be who you are, yeah, of course.
I think that in looks you should not, in personality you should, because if somebody else is really, really kind and really nice and you're a piece of shit, then you should follow their lead, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so. Definitely not.
Never. I think when it comes to body image, never compare yourself to others because you are you. However, when it comes to, personality traits that maybe, you think I need a bit of an adjustment, that's a bit different.
Yeah. If you are comparing yourself in a competitive sense and there is a competition that you can see that you're involved in, you definitely need to compare yourself because you need to know who your competition is. No boxer goes into a ring and doesn't do the research on who he's fighting.
Comparison is a thief of joy. We've all heard it, right? It's like that poster in your dentist's office, while the guy sticks the doodah in your mouth and you're going, trying not to stare into his eyes because no homo, right? Anyways, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But what if I told you it's kinda wrong? Yeah, buckle up, because today we're flipping the script. I remember in secondary I had this friend, let's call him Oliver. Oliver was the kind of guy who always had it together, straight A's, star athlete. I can't lie, he could probably solve world hunger if he wanted to. Meanwhile, I was figuring things out. Anyways, I compared myself to Oliver a lot. He seemed like the type of guy that just had everything in life. He even had the girl that I wanted at the time swooning over him. And yeah, it sucked. Oliver was the golden boy. And now I know it seems like I had a lot of anger towards him. But you want to know something? It lit a fire underneath me. It gave me a benchmark, a goal, a reason to push harder and become better. I wanted to be like Oliver. He was him. I wanted to be that guy. He gave me a reason to compete. Even though he was my mate, I wish I made astronomical progress in the same way that he did. So much so that it gave me this masculine urge to prove myself every time he got a reward or something. This masculine urge to compete gave me a battle to fight, something that I desperately needed at the time. Here's the thing, comparing yourself to others isn't inherently bad. It's like fire. It can cook your food or burn your house down. The trick is using it wisely. Having the mindset of you versus them lets you compete in such a way where your progress will literally skyrocket. But you can't let it take control and build up a superiority complex, or you'll get a super inflated ego and become some Andrew Tate
Well, what colour's your brigade?
clone. But I'll cover this in a future video. But anyways, when you see someone crushing it, instead of feeling down, ask yourself, what can I learn from this and how can I be better? It's not about envy, it's about inspiration and motivation. Oh, but I only need to compare myself to myself yesterday and I want to become 1% better every day. Sure, compare yourself to your past self too, but let's be real. If that's all you do, you're in an echo chamber. You need external benchmarks to truly gauge your progress. No, Jeff, you're not better than you were yesterday. You're still the exact same person, dummy. Just compare yourself to yourself and you'll be fine. Yeah, and my 13-year-old self thought eating 5 packs of noodles a day was a healthy diet. Sometimes you need to look outside to see how far you've come or how far you need to go. So, the next time someone tells you not to compare yourself to others, think about how you can use those comparisons constructively. Find your Oliver and use that as fuel, and push yourself to places you never thought possible. Remember, it's not the comparison that's the thief of joy, it's how you handle it.